Hello and welcome to the news. I'm Dinesh Trentley. Here are today's top stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes over 65 lakh property cards under Swamitva scheme, aims to empower property owners and reduce disputes. Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council hosts Darbar Ikhtiar Pedba at Polo Ground, honours community organisations and unveils new amendments. The 6th Meghalaya Games torch relay arrives in Shillong and makes its way to Juai with celebrations across the city. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today distributed over 65 lakh property cards under the Swamitva scheme to property owners through video conferencing. The property cards have been distributed in over 50,000 villages across 10 states and 2 union territories. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said lack of property documents is a big problem that causes disputes. He said proper documentation of property will facilitate getting loans from banks and prevent illegal encroachment. The Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council or KHADC today hosted the Darbar Ikhtiar Pedba at Polo Ground, honouring community organisations like the Sengkanthay, Seng Samla and Darbar Shnongs. Meghalaya Governor C.H. Vijay Shankar attended the event. The celebration marked the KHAD Administration of Elaka Amendment Act 2023 and the KHAD Khasi Social Custom of Lineage Amendment Act 2023. The acts strengthen clan governance and officially integrate Seng Longme, Seng Samla and Rangba Dong into the Darbar Shnong structure. Khasi translation of the laws were also unveiled.
We can create self-resilient Meghalaya that serves as a model of inclusive development for the nation. I dream for Meghalaya, where tradition and modernity coexist harmoniously. A Meghalaya where youth are empowered, where women lead with confidence, and where communities thrive with dignity and pride. Let us walk together on this path with determination. Meghalaya is more than a state, it is a family.
I am really happy, and especially with the participation of the Honorable Governor. Now the Honorable Governor also understands the importance of this council. So I'm very sure any bill which is supposed to be clear from the state government to the governor, I'm very sure we will be able to clear it on time, and I'm very sure we'll be also able to make sure that this council is completely autonomous in the future.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong has reaffirmed the state government's commitment to resolving the Harijan colony relocation issue amicably outside the judicial system. Following a meeting with a Sikh delegation in New Delhi, a new proposal to use defence land for relocation was put forward. The government is now awaiting approval from the Defence Ministry. Tinsong expressed optimism that a mutually acceptable resolution could be reached soon. He emphasized the ongoing discussions with the Harijan Panchayat Committee. The proposal aims to avoid the need for allocating government land.
Now we prepare the blueprint to me. Now don't you don't come no benin on your key bar. Having relocate government day bangi back land that day bangi like bread your kiss a cloud of up. But Katakalong Bakadon Kasakawik option. Kaba Nakalian Joki Vikora, Adon Kajing Grand Nakalian Joki Nakalian Joki Nika, Kegini Yongi, Ki Punjabi. Community, the Sikh community, he take up your issue, Hamtea Delhi, Abakile, you can do what defense minister by themselves. Bunker Part Colomba, ladala balay bong ay haka defense line. Teka nakatagadaw ngi hadin ba ngiyo ya kani ka proposal ba hadin ba nakaliang joki kilale ji kundu syate siapa ki ha abo dali ngiro nakaliang romen ngi ong kataro kade ka option kemudian la ngiyo ne kata nothing lagi ting la thok ngi perpajau defense bisa la dolong pala pa un consider kani.
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong rubbished various accusations against the state government, stating that the NPP-led MDA government is too focused on bringing development to the people to respond to baseless opposition allegations. He expressed confidence that the opposition's claims will have no impact on his party's electoral prospects. Tinsong stressed that political rivals routinely make allegations, but the government's priority remains progress and development for the state. The NPP is committed to continuing its efforts to improve the state's infrastructure and welfare. He emphasized the importance of addressing people's needs over political distractions.
Any opposition, any party who is not in the government, I think this is not a new thing. You must have seen throughout India, opposition or the party who is outside the government, they always charge, oh, government is corrupted. Government is corrupted. It happened that way. And I think that is not a new thing. So be it BPP, be it in a party, it is their duty to say that. Even me also, if I'm in the opposition, I have to say that this government is corrupted, this government is like that, this government is like that. Otherwise, your need will be voiced away.
The Meghalaya government has announced plans to further extend the 4-lane road from Umyam to Shillong. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong reviewed the major road projects being implemented by NHIDCL and said that discussions are underway with consultants to finalize the alignment. The extension aims to improve road connectivity and facilitate smoother traffic flow to the state capital. Land acquisition for the project remains a challenge, but Tinsong confirmed that efforts are being made to resolve it.
Alignment of the 4-laning, which we propose, and the government of India has also agreed, from Umyam up to Shillong. So now we had a discussion with Tillerson, and then we decided that the NHCE routes will again sit down with the consultant appointed by the NHIDCL in these days to come. They'll sit down, they'll discuss, and then they'll finalize the best alignment to complete that proposed project, which is very, very important. And
Kru Lamsalanki Pariyat, a prominent youth leader from Jawai, has announced his candidacy for the February 2025 JHADC elections. Pariyat, who has been actively involved in community initiatives, expressed his decision to run as an independent candidate to prioritize the people's needs over political party affiliations. He said his main focus will be on preserving traditional cultural practices, ensuring indigenous sovereignty, and improving the region's economy. Despite offers from the Congress and BJP, Pariyat said he chose to contest as an independent candidate. He called on the voters to make an informed decision in the upcoming elections.
Tamu em ga jikit khire hayato wa ibha imiat yonang ne nangsa I ga jaj bru haini te halor gani ga banta nadog ne ga sngi bo ga jingantu ga jingarpan yawara kinong chong chnong ki tre malo hapo gani ga jwai nor ADC constituency wo parkhan na liang manang panchong banthia wa mato ki kam ki wadag yakare Chirop kamu em banta hayato wa ka hayato wa yarab ye ki manla hayato wa yarab wa ki jingam kam ki bru go bon te kini ki kam ki le ye kare bhai hado open ne ye ka kurga jat karti kristor ki yam.
The Dorbar Shnong of Mauringkang village in Ribhoi district concluded its centenary jubilee celebrations yesterday, marking 100 years of the village's existence. The event, held from January 15 to 17th, featured a variety of competitions and celebration that brought the residents of the village together. The celebration was graced by Nongpok MLA Meral Bonsi as the chief guest and Balajit Rani, MDC of Nongpok, as the guest of honor. Village leaders and dignitaries praised the historical achievements of Maurinkang and honored both past and present leaders.
Minamla bantlet ya da tamir boy da i ke jumi nadu na sau kwan sa thi salamare sa sei na mayong makdo na mingi sa maudem sa seni upud usam boyar jong ga tamir boy kabukan tu ya ki babun tli ki raj ye gobun tli ki ilaka ye gobun tli ki snong di bahap hapo upud usam duka ni galong ke basro tangan baga snong maurung kang hapo karat nong lundo hikenau wat pirake ya kene ka jingjam sispa snem daga snong bedung pi ha kene ka snem ba kene ka sni.
Residents of Yamalong village in Ribhoi district have filed a formal complaint regarding the misuse of funds under the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana or PMKSY 2.0. According to the residents, 1.41 crore rupees meant for improving agriculture and irrigation was withdrawn, but the funds were not disbursed to the listed beneficiaries. The villagers accused local leaders and authorities of corruption and favoritism in the scheme's implementation. They have threatened to escalate the issue to the Secretariat if their grievances are not addressed. Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Baranwal assured them that an inquiry would be initiated into the matter. He promised to resolve any discrepancies and take corrective action.
Te nalor nang ta ki babun ki rutemen jingi ki ba ki don kini ki sanction lane ki ba ki bala complete je kapisla ka ba kila ka pau bala sudia ba kini ka RTI kopi nrei kat bala ndala yo jingti pade kim yo watang sipiaro kata tadi ka bantan namar kata nyimban se banwan ut seni kat hakmat jong disi na ka banta ka bakini ki beneficiaries ki dei ban yo yala ka jong kat kum ka bha bala penmang.
So they have asked the office to conduct an inquiry, which we'll do, and which will also seek explanation from the relevant departments, and will ensure that whatever needs to be done and whatever irregularities are, we'll try to fix them and ensure accountability.
Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sneabhalang Dhar, inaugurated the new extension of CTC Orchid Inn, which includes 16 additional rooms and a conference hall. The expansion aims to promote tourism in Riulum Jaintia and provide better facilities for visitors to the region. Dhar expressed excitement about the expansion, noting the potential to increase tourism-related income and job opportunities.
Direct, either indirectly. And we will talk about hotel. Kami hotel minimum arfal pa kami hotel kian. Kan mereka hotel kan sesuatu di dalam apa tu? Kan kiri kawan dengan kita. Kan kawan dengan kawan dengan kita. Daun kinas cafe, daun coffee shop, daun tourist guide, tourist tour, daun sekitar travel desk, tim wansa, hashtag kulik cuma mai ekari. Kita nggak target apa sansnan. Kamu tu nak tourist department. Kau kamu i ham jangan sektor itu mau dunia ka lisu jar lagi tahu sah. Ane kata na problem ini dunia pelan.
A flash mob organized by the Megha Warrior team energized the public in Juwai to promote the 6th edition of the Meghalaya Games, which will be officially inaugurated on January 21st, 2025. The team performed in 11 different locations, including Kyang Nangba College and the main market areas of Juwai. The flash mob featured vibrant dances to the event's theme songs and included the mascot, attracting a large crowd. The performances were a hit, creating excitement ahead of the Games, which will run until January 25th. The Meghalaya Games will showcase various sporting events, including football matches. Ahead of the 6th Meghalaya Games 2025, the torch relay reached Shillong from Tura today morning. It will continue its journey towards Juwai on the 20th before the inauguration, which will happen the following day. The torchbearer was DSP Tura Walsal Momin, who also bagged the second gold medal in Meghalaya Games 2024 in shooting. MLP Constable Okitlang Siimle will be the torchbearer from Shillong to the main venue in Juwai. To mark the arrival of the torch in Shillong, it was first displayed in Kandailat Police Bazaar and later taken to various localities around the city before ending in Madanating. And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather in Tura. The minimum temperature recorded was 13 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 27 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity at 60%. Moving on to Shillong, the minimum temperature was 7.6 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 17.6 degrees Celsius and the relative humidity at 77%. Meanwhile, in Juwai, the minimum temperature was 10 degrees Celsius with the maximum temperature at 20 degrees Celsius and relative humidity of 66%. The forecast in Tura and Juwai say that dry weather is likely at most places. Meanwhile, in Shillong, light to moderate rain and shallow to moderate fog is likely at isolated places. And now for a quick recap of today's headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi distributes over 65 lakh property cards under Swamitva scheme, aims to empower property owners and reduce disputes. Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council hosts Darbar Ikhtiar Petba at Polo Grounds, honors community organizations and unveils new amendments. And the 6th Meghalaya Games torch relay arrives in Shillong before making its way to Juwai with celebrations across the city. That's all the news we have for you today. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.